Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is the darkest dungeon, the Sun and Shadow Estate. And this time we are going into the cove, as I said the last time, with almost exact same team, except that I changed out the shield breaker for Dismas here, and we're going for open veins. We're going to use our bleed skills because that works so well in the cove. Let's see, we're going to have to activate 3 protective wards. Going to take this, we're going to take 6 torches because we do have a Vestal. Well, let's make it 8. Let's not under-prepare too much. Take an extra hub. After all, we're going into the cove. Chance for lots of nice removal of bad traits and what have you not. Shovel's always good. So, 2 keys, not more than that. And the rest is very rarely seen. No, I'm gonna go with this. I don't... Well, you know what? If we get an extra annoying hunger event, and we do want to heal... Now, we don't really need to heal up via the campfire, so no, we're going to do it like this. You know what? 3 hunger events and 2 extra food for the camp. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna take with me. Let's embark. And let's see if we can beat this beast from the stars, if we can meet it and beat it. And that would be awesome. Alright. Oh, this is a horrible dungeon layout. Oh, well. Well, this could be a nice, what did I do? How did I have this one up? Nice. I probably want to get you out first. You're dead already. And that's how quickly things can go.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Let's create some light. And let's take you out. There you go, the leper still doing amazing damage. Of course, it did give him some damage buffs as well, but... Let's just do some minor damage to her, because she will be dying in the next round. We can heal up, create some extra light by hitting this corpse. There we go. Nice inspirational tune. Not that it matters for anything. And get a buff up should we get a find up in the next... around the next corner. Can't do anything else now but attack. I could have switched around with positions. I should have done that. It's a long one, so I shouldn't be wasting too many of these, but... And that was kind of a dud of a find, to be honest. No scouting. Unfortunate. This is going to be a nasty one. This is one of those dungeons that I'm like, is this truly a medium dungeon or is this actually a little bit more game? Now, come on, be honest with me. Be honest with yourself even, Well, at least then we've got one of the protected wards already, so that is good. It's good that we went down here, because otherwise we would have A, missed this one. And B, we would not have had the additional inventory space. I'm taking the portals with me, because I definitely want to go for that bank again as my first district. I haven't been given yet any district papers though, than one due to a random event, so I think they've also moved up when you get them. Oh, another ward. It's very good we went down this line. Alright, we really want to get her down and out for the count, so... Nice! Thank you very much. +2 speed is his crit bonus. Let's get the bleeds going. I don't want anyone protected, so let's do that. And let's get the light going. And let's just kill one person outright, shall we? Because I'm the leper. Nope. No spearfishing for you. I'm almost afraid I'm killing this team way too quick, so that I cannot create enough light. That's more an issue than anything. Because I've been very stingy on the amount of torches I took with me, but I did not take into account that this dungeon would be more towards the long side of the medium missions than not. One way, by the way, I found myself now way more often attacking corpses in order to stall, because they've also changed the stalling mechanics. And the way that happens now is that if there are 3 enemies, and I have the feeling it was also... well, you have to have at least 3 enemies before, and then they don't look at the fact if you are or if you are not stalling. But they also look at which abilities you use. So using an attack ability on a corpse, I've noticed, they are not so worried about you stalling as much. But it happens quicker now, so you have to be careful. You even get stalling mechanics when this guy is alive. They might have also done that, however, because there are also now, well, several classes that are armor piercing, so they can go through his defenses. So they probably have thought, well, if they can armor pierce it, then he's not as terrible anymore as he once was. And they have a point to that. Not just food, please. Thank you.
Gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Yeah, sorry, still not very interested in you, journal page. Not so heavily interested in you. Alright, we'll take down these guys. These are a nasty bunch, actually. Because we don't have any armor piercing this team. I did not take the shield breaker with me, because I didn't want to have like the exact same team composition as I did the mill in the last episode.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And let's get the stress heals gone, shall we? Or the stress heals, the stress dealer. That would be a little bit more accurate, be the plan. Oh, that's quite an Alcestis. That is quite the Alcestis.
A momentary abatement. A decisive pummeling.
Jester for the win, apparently. Yeah, the
Powerful blow.
at least it gives us enough opportunity to create some serious amount of light. You're dead next round, so... Ow.
Formation is broken. Maintain.
I think we need some heals. No light creation for me.
Inspiration and improvement.
There we go, but we already have more or less a super vestal, because this trinket, we have found Junior's head. There we go.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Being surprised is not as good as Scout itself, so I think I'm gonna leave that. I guess we're doing fine on food, but then again the dungeon is quite long still. I really don't want to give that away. I think we already have a disease charm, so I'm gonna search this one out. Alright, back up the way we came. That's fine, our light can die out now quite a bit, and then we'll camp somewhere near the top, though it won't die out as quick, of course, because we have went through these hallways before, and that has remained the same as always. Just a nice little stroll. Be wary though, because we've met before that they suddenly put traps back in the place that we came from, or enemies, so who knows. Oh, there's a hunger event, not surprising. We might actually just throw away the campfire. That might just be the next thing I throw away if we need to throw something away. Considering that we have so much sustain in this group as well, we don't really need buffs. as much. So I think that that would be just fine to do. There's a little bit too much total lights for me to just already start camping out. I think I'm gonna go do one more hallway.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Dare I? Yes, I dare. Alright, as I just said, goodbye to the campfire. And then I don't have any light creation. Well, this is going to be a dark run. We did finish just a quest, but we're going to continue on. We're going to continue adventuring on, and this is going to be a low light one. Ah, and then they also demand food. We can only have that one more time before it becomes too nasty, and, well, we are getting rewards here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
We don't have a shovel for that anymore. Did not bring enough shovels. And we brought already quite a few. You are already... I think you're already dead, sir. Yeah, you're already dead. Let me just stun you. It's interesting that we are encountering so few fights that we can't really actually afford to do anything else right now. Like we can't, I mean, create enough light to keep the fight going. Yeah, stress heal is a little bit pointless. You can blanket fire still from the second position. Oh, I thought you could only do rushed shot from that position. Bada boom, bada bing. You are dead next round, so the game won't complain if I do nothing but stall for a moment. Probably should have done stress heal. It's probably wiser. I can't stall because I want to create light, so... And he's already so near death that I can't really stall anymore.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, sure, why not? I know we could use that shovel probably for something that's blocking our way, but...
Supplies. Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Ooh, just dodge it. And we still have 2 torches. What are we afraid of? Here, we got the scout even. Perfect. That fight won't bother us. As in surprise us. So we're all good here. And another torch. Now the dungeon is just scaring me after that stupid mistake. It's a collector. Okay then. Hello. I'm glad we surprised him, by the way, because that gives us so much more chance to annihilate this dude before he can really cause us any problems. Here I definitely want speed. 17 damage. You're already at half your hit points. And we have been speeded up by our jester, so there is a chance that we might actually be fast enough. Very low stun chance, because they have buffed it. There's a plus 50% chance now to oh, sorry, not chance, but 50% resistance towards stun after the first attack. So they've made it a little bit less likely that you can change stun things. That won't kill it, so... I mean, there's a chance for a critical, but... Ooh, 1 hit point. Really? Well, get rid of you. Let me just do that. Get our post up. It's always pretty nice. And I saw that opportunity, so the collector is dead. Goodbye. We still needed a head of somebody. I think we needed the one of the man-at-arms, so... Clean kill in 3 rounds. Oh no, we did not get one of those. That's unfortunate.
But a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, I don't think this book is very much worth it, so let's just throw that away. Let me just reorganize my thing here a little bit, because I am not entirely sure what I'm all carrying now due to the disorganized state of my pack. And this is gems, gems. This is also an heirloom. There we go. It's a little bit weird that this is in the back, but that's fine. These I would not want to throw away. The keys are quite optional. Party orders, by the way, out of whack. You have 100%. That's very nice, because in this campaign I've had several people with 90 or 80% and they just fail. And I'm like, really? You really want me to take a book with you? Survival guide is a little better though. They have lowered the chance for scouting, so any little bit of scouting might be worth it. There we go. Feels like we are doing exactly perfect with our resources now. Well, I need to burn one anyways. Let's go. Food for thought. Lucky dodge. Vestal is not the most dodgy character. Hello. A shot of alien malignity. Sorry that I talked through that. The thing is murderous and unforgiving, but it carries treasure that can be found anywhere else. Additionally, those who survive its terrible onslaught may even earn unique quirks. Remember, retreat's always a valid option. He has 106 hit points. Alright. Do this. No, let's first battle. Let's first get everybody in the game here. Nice, the stun. Always nice when you at least can get a little bit rid of the enemy boss. There we go. Ah! Transfixing shot. Stun? Possibly, but he dodged it. Return to the stars. And he cured his bleed. Alright, that is somewhat annoying. Okay, so bleeds are bad. Or just not very good. Let me put it better. Now you have plus 80% protection if HP below 45%. Speed damage increase. Wow! Okay, good to know. Let's just get rid of the crystal then. With you. And let's get your riposte up, I would say. Because if that one ability that he just did a moment ago also affects him during riposte, that would be good. Vorpal strike. Ow. 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 Paralyzing shot. That would be bad. Resisted the stun. Alright. Heal on you and you two will heal each other once. Ah, that doesn't act as a riposte attack. Okay, that's unfortunate. He might already be below 45%, which is why he suddenly does so much damage. Yeah, he's below 45. Ow. That hurt. Ooh. Sky Taint. What the heck is that for a new disease? Plus 20% stress, blight, and bleed resistance. That's a horrible one.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Alright, transfixing shot again. Nice, that is a dodge. I don't have anti-venom. 4 damage only. Oh, that protection buff is really bad. This could be nasty. I'm actually going to try and get the crit buff still up and what have you not. Stun is good. Man, he takes so few damage right now. 80% protections. And I've taken some serious damage thanks to that blight. A shield breaker would be really good against him. Something that is capable of actually breaking through that protection layer. I actually am going to try and land the bleed still, because We did have increased bleed coming in here, and we do really need to take him down a peg some way or another. Oh, that crit even. Ow. Ooh, you're gonna need some serious help in town.
Executed with impunity.
12 hit points left. Weakening shot, that's a debuff probably. That's a serious debuff, okay. Hey, he actually takes damage from creating such a thing. Oh, that's the way you take him down then, after that. Alright, so it's a... Well, we are good at a game of... This team is in principle good at withstanding serious issues. I shouldn't have done that because he had a buff on that, didn't he? No, he did not. And we just might have him right now. How long does that blight last for? One more round. He should be dead now. Yep. Woohoo! Oh, we already have that color. That exact color is already what we own. I am going to walk a few more squares forward. I do want to take this with me. That is a guaranteed, because those are unique. And this one is worth way more than that. But this one is also worth more than 250 gold. So I'm going to do it like this. And I will take away your debuff issue. Ugh. Let's hope if there's a fight in here, that's a simple one. There's no fight in here. Pushing on might be a little dangerous. But who doesn't dare doesn't win, right? Alright, this should be our recovery fight, so let's make it work for us. That is not unexpected. We'll start stress healing him immediately. Yeah, they also said they improved the AI to focus more on targets that are that they can really cause some issues with. So it's not too surprising that this is happening. Run for the old gods, though. Nice. Take it down. A peg. There we go. I think he's still suffering, of course, of Sky Taint, which is giving him additional stress, which is one of the problems. But we already are recovering. Oh, leper. It's too bad that we can't hit her, but let's first take him down then. Eldritch Pool, that is not as problematic as she could have done, so I'm a-okay with that. There we go. As I said, sometimes you gotta dare a little bit, and there is the crit heal. Nicely resisted as well, thank you very much. You won't be immediately dead, but... By the way, I should have done that probably on her now, because she has more stress, and she is musical, I believe. Yeah, she is musical, but you are also musical. Okay, no problem then. Creating light, stunning, drawing the fight out just a wee little bit, if only for that stress recovery. Because I think we have totally secured our leopard back into the fight. Just attacking corpses, making attack actions so the game doesn't think that I'm stalling, even if I am. It's interesting that I'm actually letting the stress dealer stay alive for this, as I find a more recovery value in letting her live. But now I'm taking her down. So we have to commit one person at a time. Yeah, that's fine.
So too will resistance.
Busts are a little rarer, so we're gonna do this. And I'm gonna go home, because now I have no food. I might hit a hunger tail. Well, it was a good episode, I would say. We fought a collector and we fought a thing from the stars, one of the new bosses. A nice little short episode for our short little series. Feels good, I'd say. But yeah, I also can see how a shield breaker or a grave robber would be good, who are both armor piercing in their attacks. You really need to go due to your 2 crit chance. Nice. Shocker. That's always a little bit annoying on prismatic isolation. Replaces musical. 1 hero per roster she has a debuff resistance like crazy now, but it's replaced musical, which, to be honest, I kinda like. But there is one of the new available, and apparently there's only 1 hero per roster that can have it. I do like that she got tough, by the way.
Frothing waters subside. The advantage is ours.
Alright. You cannot have 2 flagellants in the same party, so we can definitely sell that. That brings no value with it whatsoever. Yep. Alright. You. Skytaint is not extra tough to get rid of. Just the normal pricing. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, and he just moves. He's just alive, doesn't care. Just moves around from place to place. Alright. Bloody herb. Might be nice. We might want to try and kill the Miller. Though shards of glass for the flagellant also isn't bad. I still have to start those. Or kill the wizard hag. Well, I'll see when I will come back. I didn't recognize that at first. Which is probably what you realized from when I was momentarily startled with, what the heck is that? Ooh, this is also always a good ring. But you have to see when I come back what I'm going to come back with. But it's I'm probably intend to for the next episode kill the Miller. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.